I did a thing, you guys. I did a thing. Hey guys, it's your girl Jim African Beauty back at you with another video, and today I will be talking to you about Olaplex again. So I tried the entire 1 through 7 that I purchased, I think at the end of 2019, and have yet to use, except for the step 3. I used the step 3 in the last video, and the 4 and the 5. But all the other ones I have not used, and they have just kind of been collecting dust. And they're kind of pricey products, so I wanted to kind of get and using them on my hair. I am a little late because I really wanted to try these products on my hair when I still had the color. And as you guys know from a previous video, I went to get my ends clipped from this stylist, and she cut off all of my color. Now granted, it was at like the ends of my hair. However, I wasn't ready to let the color go. But it's gone. I won't cry over spilled milk. But the reason why I even got into Olaplex is because I wanted to try it on my hair when it had color in it to see, okay, is it gonna help me, you know, better manage my hair? Because I felt like my hair was, it just changed up on me. It was very unmanageable. It's kind of like when I have to get my ends clipped, my hair will get tangled like as soon as I detangle it. Like if I didn't twist it back up immediately, I would have to detangle the entire section. And that's how I feel like my hair was all the time. It was constantly getting tangled. It was constantly getting single strand knots. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm doing everything I need to do. And so that is why I want to try Olaplex. I want to see, will it really, maybe I just need to get these bonds rebuilt. And I was getting my ends clipped too, so that wasn't a thing. So I really wanted to get to the bottom of why I'm having these issues. So with that being said, I also have a little disclaimer. The step 1 and 2 that I purchased, I got this travel size, and I don't remember which website I got it off of, but I did not get it off of Amazon. I don't know. I don't remember, to be entirely honest. But the step 1 and 2 is supposed to be done with a professional or at a professional hair salon. How I got my hands on this, I really wish I knew the site. It was around Christmas time. It was like, oh, gift set and whatnot. This only came with the 1 and the 2, and they were in 3.3 fluid ounces. So this is the 1, and then I got 2 bottles of the step 2. So this is just 1 of the 2. So I did reach out to a professional hairstylist that I know is a good friend of mine, and I asked her, I'm like, hey, would you be willing to put this in my hair so that I'm like, you know, in compliance? And she basically told me that it's simple enough, I can do it myself, but make sure to follow the directions. And I was like, okay, I can do that. I was gonna do that anyways. So I did follow the directions. I used 1/2 ounce of the 1, and then I put 3 ounces of water, which actually isn't that much, you guys. That was like up here. It basically ended here. And I probably could have doubled that because I was actually very nervous, because that honestly could fit on half of my hair and just be gone. So I probably, the next time I do this, I will double the recipe so that I can get it over my entire head and not have a fear of, oh my gosh, I'm gonna run out of product. So yeah, so disclaimer on that. If you want to get the 1 and 2, you do have to go to a professional. But I paid my hard-earned money for this 1 and 2, and it was not cheap. It was like almost $200. I think it was like $184, $194. So I'm going to be using them until they run out. I plan to purchase the 0 treatment, because now there's a 0 treatment. I've waited so long to do this review for you guys. Now they got more products out. I think they got a 0, and they got an 8. So I'm planning to get the 0, and I may get the 8, but I'm not too crazy about getting it. But definitely will get the 0 and the number 3, because I think that's like the version for non-professionals. So I think it still has the same ingredients. I think it has a stronger concentration than maybe like the 4 or 5 or something. But it's a less concentration than the 1. And then the 3, I guess, will act as the 2. So I'm planning to do that. So little disclaimer on those 2. But anyways, let's just jump right into this video and talk about these products. So when I was applying the 1 and the 2, and I will insert a video as I'm talking, when I applied the 1 and 2, the 1 I put again in this applicator bottle, and I literally just squeezed in my hair and I scrunched it in to kind of help it absorb a little quicker. That was fairly easy to do. The instructions specifically said to not put it in a spray bottle, because if you do, the chemicals will cause you to cough. When I put the number 1 on my hair, I left it on for I think like 10 minutes, maybe even 15, because I did it in sections. So since I started in the back and ended in the front, I waited like 5-10 minutes for the front to kind of catch up with the back, and then I went in with the number 2 on the back and came up to the front. That's what I did. Yep. Which is this one. It has a more creamier consistency. It honestly, like, it's thick. See, I turned it upside down. You see it's not moving. So it was thicker than the shampoo, but I would say thinner than the 3. When I turn the 3 upside down, it falls down quicker. So I applied that onto my hair. Did not rinse the 1 out yet. And then when I put the number 2 in, I was a little nervous because the instructions said to comb it through the hair from scalp to end. And I was just like, well, first of all, I'm black, okay? And I got blackety black hair. So we don't detangle from, you know, scalp to ends. We detangle from ends to root. So that's what I did. But I was a little nervous because I was like, oh, I hope this has enough slip where I can actually comb it through my hair. And then after I did that, I left it in for about 20 minutes, rinsed it out. So after I rinsed the step 1 and 2 out of my hair, I felt my hair, it felt fine. I didn't notice anything super changing. But I will say when the 2 was in my hair, I was able to detangle fine. It did smooth out my hair enough where I was able to detangle it. So that was a good sign. When I rinsed it out, it pretty much all went out. And then I applied the step 3, and I did a review on the steps 3, 4, and 5 in previous videos, so feel free to check that out. But I'll do a quick recap here. So the 3, when I put it on my hair, it is not a conditioner, it's a bond builder. So I have to cognitively tell myself that, so I don't think of it as some type of conditioner, because it looks like one when you look at it. It's cloudy, it's thick but not super thick. And so when I put it on my hair, I don't really feel anything when I'm putting it on. But when I leave it in my hair, I think I left it in for 15 minutes. Then I rinsed it out. My hair is softer when I rinse it out. So whatever bonds that were broken, I think they were coming back together, and my hair was feeling nice and soft. Now, I also did the step 4 and 5, hopped in the shower, did my normal wash. The shampoo, I feel, does a great job of cleaning my hair, and it is a conditioning shampoo. It doesn't feel super stripping. It's like a light strip, like, you know, when you get your hair clarified, it's like, it feels naked. When I wash my hair with the 4, it doesn't feel super naked. Now when I rinse that out, it does kind of go away. And then the step 5, I feel like adds that softness right back. And I leave that in my hair. I think I left it in for 5 minutes. It says you only have to leave it in for 3 minutes, but I left it in for 5 because after I put any conditioner in my hair, I just take my normal shower, and then once I'm ready to rinse off, then I rinse my hair. So those 2, I think they work well together. I feel like they balance the pH back in my hair. You know, the 4 is obviously probably a little more acidic, and the 5 is probably more basic, so it brings it all back into balance. Now for the piece de resistance, y'all. This 6 and this 7, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't overly pumped to use these products, but I think these are my favorite ones out of the entire line so far. So the 6, first of all, you just got to see how thick the 6 is. So let me see if I can even get this to focus so you can see. So you see the product is here. This is how it was when it was full. It's here. if I turn this upside down, the product ain't going nowhere. And you can also see that in the video clips that I'm inserting. The product goes nowhere. Like, I literally had to throw it down to get it to squeeze out. And I love that. I love that it's a thick product, because my hair thrives on thick products. It absorbed right into my hair. My hair was pretty much like dry to damp-ish when I was applying the number 6. And I will say it, y'all, it smoothed onto my hair so nicely. It says Bond Smoother. It is not lying. It smoothed out my hair so beautifully. I was able to get a nice little like detangle because I was blow drying my hair because I need to get my ends clipped. That's what I did. That's my hair out like this for y'all. But I needed to get a good detangle because the next step was blow drying it out. And when I say that worked so well on my hair was super soft, super soft. And I had no white residue. Like, when I say my hair was just sucking and absorbing the entire product, and it was. And then I went on top of it with this because it says this can be used as a heat protectant. And so I did use that for heat protectant because I needed to get my hair blown out. And again, went onto my hair so nicely. My hair sucked it up. So the Olaplex, I looked into the ingredients and I saw it had grapeseed oil, which is very softening to my hair. I've learned that from past products and just using grapeseed oil by itself. And also it had other oils that actually penetrate the hair shaft, because grapeseed oil does not penetrate the hair shaft, but the other oils that I'll just have to insert at a later time because I'm blanking on them right now. But those other oils penetrate the hair shaft. So I truly feel like the 7 was locking in all the moisture that I added to my hair from this number 6. So those last 2 products were my all-time fave. And then if you look at my hair now, I just got my ends clipped. When she blow dried my hair out, I usually get a lot of like broken hairs because my hair needs clipping, so you're still gonna get a lot of breakage. My hair was not breaking, and when I looked on the floor for like the hair that was falling, it was so minimal. And I was like, that is growth right then and there, because usually when I'm getting my hair blown out to get my ends clipped, I don't want to say a lot of hair, but more hair than what was falling out falls out. So the fact that I can visibly notice that less hair was coming out was great. When she used like a wide tooth comb that had the air blowing out of it. She wasn't pulling hair out of that. I didn't see her do that one time, so that's also a good sign. And let me show you how much hair came out from when I was just doing the step 1 through 7 before I even got to her. This is how much hair came out when I did my wash up to the step 5. And then when I did the 6 and 7 and did a light little detangle, this is how much hair came out. So that is how much hair came out together. Usually, you guys, this is how much hair comes out when I do a wash. And that's including a pre-poo, that's including the shampoo, that's including the leave-in, that's including the style. So any creams, this is how much hair comes out. So the fact that this much more hair came out is really what told me that I needed to get my ends clipped. But again, in all, more hair would have been added to this from blowing it out, because technically that's still included in the style, right? So I didn't need to pick any of those pieces up because it was so minimal. So I really do feel like this entire system does work well, and I will probably continue to purchase at least the 6 and 7. The 4 and 5 they're good products, but they're $30 a pop. So that's like a splurge. That would be a splurge for me if I ever get the 4 and 5 again. But I believe I will buy the 3 again, and I will try this 0 treatment because I think that is the number 1 and 2 for the amateurs and the non-professionals out there. That is all I have for you guys. I just wanted to come on here and give you a quick little synopsis of what's going on with her. and I am pretty happy. You know, she didn't cut off too much, which she shouldn't have to, because again, all my color was cut off the last clipping. But this system, there really is something to it. I enjoyed using it. It was a long wash day, but it's really because I didn't really feel like washing my hair. But anyways, that is all I have for you guys. Let me just make sure I didn't forget anything. Alright guys, don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Leave a comment below if you use Olaplex and how it's working for you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button so you never miss another upload from me. And until next time, you guys have a blessed week.